vac. Now, because we've loaded this show with the best of the best, we're now gonna show you Dyson's most popular fan heater. This is the AM09. And when you're like, I'm sorry, a fan heater? Yeah, it is one unit that can warm you up, and that exact same unit can cool you down. And I say this because I'm like, oh my heavens, Dyson made this specifically for women of a certain age. We talk about the age of possibility, and I can tell you as somebody who's gone through the change, or we talk about women having personal summers, you get really, really hot, and then you get really, really cold. At least that was my experience in a matter of minutes. So my Dyson hot and cool bladeless fan heater, like literally, Debbie, saved my life. Because in 1 minute, I was cranking up, you know, the cool fan, fan, and then all of a sudden I'm freezing and I'm like, make it hot, make it hot, make it hot. So in this, under 24 inches tall, about 8 inches wide, you're gonna get heat and you're gonna get cooling. For $299.98, let me share with you that the retail is close to $470. Right now, we're saving you $170. And you've got 5 easy payments of $60. Again, free shipping and handling. So both of the items in this show have been free shipping. You're saving almost $15 there. This is Debbie Fedjukoff.
Hello.
She's our expert for Dyson. So Dyson, they're experts in making air work for us.
Yes.
And like technologically doing that. That's your if purchased separately, that $469, and we're at under $300. Again, not $470, under $300. This also has a warranty as well. But you know, while I've been here 14 years, and I know that Dyson is bladeless and all that, can you introduce this to us? Because if you've never seen a Dyson fan or heater before, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Yes, I mean, it looks like a sculpture, right?
Right.
You would have no idea what it's doing, but it's actually a 2-in-1. It's a powerful cooling fan as well as a heater. We completely re-engineered the way that a fan or heater works because there are no fast spinning blades. So if you are a pet owner, if you have kids in the house, you don't have to worry about any furry tails or little fingers getting caught in anything. But the real difference is it uses our patented air multiplier technology. And what that means is it's projecting air forward, so out into the room. And that's why it's so effective. You're gonna feel it, whether you're heating or cooling, you feel it throughout the whole room. It works quickly, it works effectively. And Rachel, this is our most popular heater fan. So I love that we've had our most popular items, right? Because this is the one that everybody wants, because it's going to make a huge difference and bring that comfort to your home. Whether you're looking to cool yourself off or heat yourself up, no matter what's going on with the weather around you, you will use this 365 days a year. 2 different airflow modes. You have your personal jet focused or that diffused mode, which is great. There's even a thermostat, so you can set it and really forget it, because the AM09 is only going to run as it needs to maintain whatever temperature you choose for your room. So it's very efficient that way. And the lightest heater fan that we make, it's less than 6 pounds.
Oh my
so
gosh.
just like the vacuum,
Yes.
this is easy. You're gonna pick this up, move it to the rooms that you're spending time in. I know in my own house, it allows me to keep my whole home thermostat lower, right? I can keep that a few degrees cooler, and then put this in the rooms that I'm spending time in. We're actually blowing fog through the AM09 here. Jen's taking full advantage of it.
I love it,
But that's to show you the reach that this has. This is gonna cover a large room. This is gonna work to fill that whole space because again, it's projecting and pushing the air forward.
And it's projecting either cooler air or warmer air forward, right? So no more crossing your legs and sitting right in front of the fan or sitting right in front of the heater. I was the person, there are picture after picture after picture in my family where I'm the person who's curled up in front of the fireplace. Because Rachel, little Rachel, was always freezing. And you know, a fireplace, it's like their projection is only right about here. So I was curled up, same thing, sitting in front of the fan.
With the fan,
exactly.
Right? This box fan, my sister and I, we grew up with no air conditioning. So the box fans were our relief. And we used to fight over who was going to be right in front of it.
Exactly. And this is 2 of those things. So show us what we're saying.
So this is what we're replacing really with the AM09. We have this box fan that, you know, it produces a very choppy, noisy airflow. And you can see the dirt and dust collecting on it, as well as on this ceiling fan blade. you know, we go to turn on the ceiling fan and that dirt and dust goes right
everywhere
into the room.
Yeah. Oh, is that just a regular blade?
It's just a blade from a ceiling fan.
Look at that. Yikes.
Look at that. You know, and then that's going to be what goes into your room. The other
Spinning
thing,
in your air.
Exactly.
Right.
And the other thing about a ceiling fan is you're not picking it up and moving it from room to room, right? Wherever you put it, that's where it stays. This is also your heater. So instead of having something that's big and bulky and heavy like that is, that gets
hot to the touch.
Hot to the touch.
Yes.
You know, you don't want that around your kids, around your pets. What we love about the AM09 is that it looks beautiful, but it does all of those things and it does them even more efficiently. So that's what we're going to show you with this.
Update to let you know, we had 2 colors prior to this presentation. The black nickel sold out earlier today. We've sold, I think, 1,500 of these on the day. We're down to the last final color. I think actually when we started this, we might have had like 6 colors. And
we're down
like
to just
back in the day, we're now down to actually 1 color, 5 easy payments of $60, free shipping and handling. And again, less than 2 feet high. It's only about 6 to 8 inches wide.
Yep.
It is super lightweight, and we're going to show you exactly what it does in terms of projection and when it comes to the heat and efficiency. And as you said, you don't have to have a place where you have to heat the entire house. That's what I do with this fan. I just bring it wherever I am. Yeah. And I'm cool or I'm where you are.
And feel this, Rachel. Put your hand right here. This is hot. So this has been running the entire time we were vacuuming. Okay.
Yes.
We set this up before our Dyson show. So it's been running for almost 50 minutes at this point, and it's very hot right here. But the problem is, look at this thermometer right in front of it. It's only reading 71 degrees. That's what it was when we turned this on. It hasn't changed the ambient room temperature at all. And that's because, as we learned in elementary school, hot air rises. So although it's very hot right here, and similar to what you were just saying about the fireplace, right? Or maybe it's the bonfire that you've gone to where everybody huddles in around the bonfire, because if you take one step back, you're freezing cold again, right?
No projection.
There's nothing moving this air forward. So even though the thermometer's right there, it's just simply not effective.
Okay, let's go over here.
What's different with the AM09, I'm going to show you right now because it's off right now. I'm actually just turning it on. Where's my power button?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm turning it on. It just went on. And I want you to come up and look at the thermometer right in front of the AM09. So it says 69. Okay, so let's give it a second because it's got to figure it out. And now look, it's starting to project that hot, warm air. Look, it's already gone up a couple degrees. Just keep watching it. What you're gonna see is because we are moving that hot air forward, we are projecting that air into the space, it works quickly. You feel it right away.
Yes,
you don't have to be, you know, sitting right on top of this. You're gonna feel this throughout the whole room. We are already at almost 80 degrees, and I think that's been like
seconds.
What? Seconds. Seconds. This one has been running for 50 minutes and it has only gone up to 71, right? This was at 69, so maybe it went up a degree or 2.
And this is going to keep going to 99 degrees, right?
Exactly.
To 99 degrees. So when you said it has its own thermostat, you set it at 99, and then what happens when the room gets 99? Does that
then it turns off and it just sits idly until the temperature drops and then it kicks on again.
Now, does the thermostat work for cool as well?
So no, there's no thermostat.
The thermostat is only for heat.
For cooling.
Okay.
We'll come over to the other one and I can show you the cooling.
Yeah.
The cooling, well, with both heating and cooling, you have 10 different airflow settings.
For
so the way, because it's a fan, it's not an air conditioner.
Right.
There's not a thermostat.
Got it.
But you control how much of that breeze you feel, how much of that air movement, and that's really, you know, moving the air is what cools us off, right? Think about when you're on that beach or you're, you know, you get that nice breeze outside. So that air movement.
I sleep with it every night. So I sleep with the fan or the heat coming at me the entire night, and I love it's quiet.
It is.
I believe that this one has that quiet mark accreditation too.
I have it all the way up on 10 right now, Rachel.
Wow.
So that's powerful. 10 airflow settings, and we can go all the way down to 1. So, you know, sometimes maybe it's just that, you know, your room feels a little stale. You just need circulation. You just need to get the air moving. You can just have this running on 1. The light around the power button is how you know whether you're heating or cooling.
Blue or red.
So, exactly. So really simple. You can move between heating and cooling. There you're getting a great look at the timer function.
Favorite.
Isn't that nice?
My
especially
favorite.
in your bedroom.
Yep.
I mean, it's great. You set it, you fall asleep. You can set it anywhere from 15 minutes up to 9 hours.
Do you know, I'm so addicted to mine that I think I hear when the susurration goes off at 9 hours. I wake up and my fan has just gone off. I do.
You sleep 9 hours?
I sleep with, oh gosh.
I am
This
so
mom with
envious.
kids, she was like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? Yeah, I'm a solid, I need to be solid 8 or 9. But
Oh,
like
that's
when I
good.
turn the
It's
fan
good.
on, yeah, seriously.
That's why you
This
look
is
so great.
35348 is your item number. This is 5 easy payments of $60, free shipping and handling. $60 is a couple bucks a day to get this home. Get this home and try it. The other thing that I say about having this in your home is, you know, maybe you're like, I'm only going to use this every once in a while. I don't know why that would be, but having something like this, if you have company come in your home, if you're going to, the elderly or somebody who's got a baby or somebody who is particular in terms of a dorm room or like, you know, how their environment feels, you've got something to meet them where they are immediately. If somebody who is sitting in your home and they're too cold, you got it. Somebody sitting in your home that's too hot, you got it. In terms of dorms, 1000% give them to the dorm because somebody else is always in control of when the heat kicks on or the air conditioning in the dorm. And as a student, I was always either too hot, too cold, right?
This saved my son, truly,
exactly,
because his dorm had no air conditioning.
I bet.
And he and his roommate adored this because they were able to put that fan on, cool themselves off. And then, to your point, when it got chilly, they were able to warm themselves up even though the heat wasn't on yet in the building. I mean, so it's great. Really easy to operate too. So all of your functions are right on your magnetic remote. You have your power button, blue is cooling, red is where you get that thermostat. Here are your 10 airflow settings. So you get to customize how much or how little airflow you want. You have your timer function, you have your oscillating button. The two buttons at the bottom are your airflow. So this one is the wide angle diffused mode. And then this long range personal mode is your jet focus. But really, you can change, see how it goes from blue to red? I can change that 15 times in a day if I wanted, right? You would never do that with your whole home thermostat. You'd never go turn on the AC, turn on the heat. But you can do that with this. And you can also customize how much airflow you want. You can make this oscillate if you want. So it's going to turn 70 degrees in each direction. And it also has an auto shut-off feature, Rachel, which is really cool. I'm going to put the remote down so you know I'm not cheating. But look at this power button here. When I tip this on its side, so let's just pretend the dog or the cat knocks it over, it cuts off immediately. It shuts itself down. So many of us, I think, sometimes hesitate with heaters because we're afraid, you know, we don't know where we can put them. This one can go on a table, it can go on a carpet. There are no exposed heating elements, and it has that shut-off feature.
And they're the top features. I mean, more than 200 have been snapped up in this show. Again, making that 1,700 today. This is why it's so special. And by the way, this is Dyson's most popular heater fan they have.
It is, with 2 airflow modes. So you have that jet focused or that diffused mode. You get to decide and really customize it. And then the thermostat allows you to set it and forget it. If 77 is what you like, the AM09 is only running as it needs to maintain 77 degrees in your room. So it's never running unnecessarily. And as I said before, this is the lightest heater fan that we make. It's under 6 pounds. So please pick it up, take it with you, make yourself cozy and comfortable in the rooms that you're living in.
You know, I mean, it's funny because as you're thinking about this, you might be like, wow, a fan and a heater fan. And let me just ask you a question. When you are uncomfortable, like it's too hot or it's too cold. That's the worst.
That's when you can't sleep.
That's when you can't sleep, you can't work, you can't focus.
You're right.
So put this in your cart and check out because this will eliminate either one of those scenarios. Too hot, too cold, 5 easy payments. We're saving you $170 and shipping it for free. Debbie, thank you so much. I so appreciate you hanging out with this hour for me. I'm Rachel Bozing. I am going to be jetting off to QVC 2 and I'll have an hour of Patricia Nash handbags. Put the fan V35348 into your cart in addition to the V8 vacuum.